first fuck Donald Trump.
That you want to give out or just inform people?
It's pure fucking shit.
Okay. What's up, y'all? We in motherfucking Olympia, like you see in this motherfucking sign. Yeah, this shit good as hell, right? We were gonna go to the No King Day in Olympia, but we got here too late. Apparently it closes at 2:00 is when they stopped, and we came here at 7 p.m. We were too late, but we got some good footage of y'all talking to people out here. Okay. Do you go to the protest?
No.
Do you go to the protest? Did you ever end up going to the protest out here?
I didn't end up going to the protest, but I support them wholeheartedly.
Did you go to the protest?
What's the protest mean?
The No King protest? Did you go to the No King protest?
King?
Yes.
Who's the king?
Trump, apparently.
Oh, fuck him.
What's your thoughts? You don't like Trump?
No, I fucking hate his guts because he wants the rich to get richer and the poor to be down underneath the fucking feet. Thank you, amen.
Yeah.
And I hate you, by Trump, you punk.
Excuse me, sir. What do you do for a living? Is there another protest?
There will be another one coming up.
When?
There are there. Go on 50501. That's the website that does all the planning for it.
Okay.
It's 50501.com.
In Olympia?
Yeah, all over, but for sure for Olympia.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I appreciate
You're
it. Did y'all go to the protest?
Not today.
Have you been to a protest?
Hell yeah.
You don't want to go to the No King protest?
We didn't.
I don't trust that organization. They're a bunch of cucks.
Why do you say that?
Am I getting interviewed? It's because there's Zionists at the top. I mean, at the top of that 5051 organization, they're all Zionists, so they don't really believe in changing the system. They just want to return to blue fascism rather than actually changing fascism in general. That's what I know based on researching them and everything.
Where do you get your research at? I'm just curious.
Oh, kind of like underground people on the internet, you know?
How long were you there?
I was there for like an hour.
An hour? Did
Yeah.
you enjoy it at
Yeah.
least? Okay.
It was really nice to see people in solidarity fighting against like one common cause, which is no kings.
I'm trying to inform people about the protest and like all that.
In a good way or a bad way?
good way. Or just a neutral way, whatever people want to explain. I'm giving them a platform to express.
Yeah.
You can express whatever you want.
Well, first, fuck Donald Trump.
Okay.
Secondly, yeah, no, there's
Just that
no,
one?
That's about it.
That's all you got to say.
Well, probably.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't know.
That's it?
Yeah,
don't
went
wanna-
on. Yeah.
You don't want to build on from that?
No,
Okay,
just because I
No,
don't know what to say.
That's fair. What do you do for a living? Excuse me. What do you do for a living?
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
I want to inform people about the protest.
Okay. I mean, America has laws for a reason, and specifically lately due process being thrown out the window. People are being thrown in jail without even being given a court hearing is absolutely against our Constitution and the values that this country was founded on. And people shouldn't be allowed to change that unilaterally without discussing it with the public forum and going through the approved channels to change things just because they want to.
Do you think protesting is like, you shouldn't do protesting? What's your thoughts about protesting?
I mean, if it's done in a safe manner, yeah, as long as people aren't getting hurt, as long as property's not getting damaged, as long as people are safe, I don't care what people protest. Protest anything you want. But if you're tearing shit up and you're doing shit like that, take your ass fucking back home. You don't deserve to be out there saying whatever it is you're wanting to say. So,
Is there anything else like that, like an average person doesn't know about the protests that, like, I guess people haven't seen?
I would just say definitely do your research and make sure you're looking into what you're seeing, because I've seen a lot of false propaganda about violence at these protests, and I have a family all over the country and I haven't heard of that, but I'm sure it could happen. But I just say do your research, because I don't think a lot of what's being shared is true.
So there was no violence, all peaceful?
Not from what I saw. Like
Have you-
I said, I was only there for like an hour, but
Have you been to like other protests besides that one?
no.
No?
No, yeah,
Okay.
that
Was that your first one?
Yeah.
So it was a good experience then
Yeah,
for the first
sure,
one?
yeah.
Who do you think of causes the riots? Like, does the riots?
Who does what riots? I mean,
In the protests. Have you not heard about that?
like in LA?
For an example.
LA, I mean, the people who are burning shit in LA are burning shit because that represents the capitalist oligarchy, and they're burning their means that they're using to steal jobs from everybody. Right? I mean, protests, I mean, the destruction of property is not violent.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's right. It's actually just a protest. It doesn't hurt anybody. It only counts as violence within a capitalist system that considers property to be more important than human life. You know what I mean?
So are you including like stealing clothes and like electronics from stores?
I mean, from a big box store, sure. I mean, don't steal from small businesses because that's our own homies, right? But people who are fucking large box stores, they're just capitalists who are making money off of the rest of us who want to exploit us all so they can have their giant palaces and shit. So fuck them.
Do you have any like opinions that you want to give out or just inform people?
Abolish ICE. Free Palestine. Fuck Donald Trump.
Was it peaceful somewhat for the protesters?
Yeah, I mean, we were all just standing there holding signs, and I mean, the most unpeaceful thing was when the MAGA hats tried to come over and start getting in a discussion with people and fighting about stuff, and I was just like, just ignore them. Like, just stand here, hold your sign, peaceful protest, don't give them any energy because that's exactly what they want. So, yeah, I mean, aside from, like I said, people were screaming at us out their car windows, driving and, like, flooring their cars to make exhaust clouds right next to us. But other than that, like, no one punched anyone. So.
Do you wish you saw, like, any more, like, I guess, like, things that happened during the protest?
No, I think everyone was really polite, and I didn't see, I mean, like I said, I wasn't there like long enough to see any like counter protesters, but it seemed like everyone driving by was honking and in support.
Yeah. Inform people about the protest.
Yeah, well, I went in Seattle and Capitol Hill was awesome. A lot of good energy. Almost no cops. So,
no cops there?
Yeah.
Was there any bad people? I've heard of stories.
No, nothing bad happened. I saw a couple guys like taking pictures, looking like they don't, they don't enjoy what they're seeing, but it was fine. Good vibes.
What's your guys' thoughts about people paying money for riots? I've heard people are paying like groups of people to riot people.
It wouldn't surprise me either. Nothing surprises me. Yeah, nothing surprises me.
You look like you know a lot of things about life. What is the number one thing you can tell me about life? Like, go to.
Nope.
Nope?
No comment. Nope.
No comment about life. Damn. No. Huh?
No comment about anything.
Alright, that's fair. Our political state. I want your... I want to know.
It's pure fucking shit.
Okay, that's...
It's pure fucking shit, and they can eat a fucking dick and die.
I'm gonna go grab your cigarettes.
What's your thoughts about like the rioting that has been happening?
In Los Angeles, I assume you're talking about.
Yes.
From what I have read, it's in like one teeny tiny little bit, and it's been vastly exaggerated in the media. Like, I think a lot of right-wing pundits are publishing old photos from other times, and people aren't checking, like, oh, that's from 2016, years ago. Oh, that's from the George Floyd protest. Like, I don't know. I'm not in Los Angeles, but the news articles that I've been reading are like, that's like, 3% of Los Angeles is involved in that. Everywhere else is fine. Drive anywhere. So, and yeah, they were saying that they were specifically targeting the Hispanic community. So they're like, yeah, of course those people are going to be upset.
What's your opinion about like our society right now, like with Trump and everything?
I just have to say fuck Donald Trump. Yeah,
fuck Donald Trump.
Fully, all the way.
What are your thoughts about like the rioting? That's like example, LA.
Well, I don't know too much about it to comment, but they probably have reasons, or some of those are just looking for an excuse to get in trouble. But I don't know, man. In LA, they got it worse than we do here too, because they're taking a lot of folks just off the streets.
Yeah. What's your thoughts about that? Like ICE?
I would like for that not to happen. Yeah, fuck ICE. In other words. Yeah.
What's your guys' thoughts about people paying money for riots? I've heard people are paying like groups of people to riot people.
It wouldn't surprise me either. Nothing surprises me. Yeah, nothing surprises me.
What do you guys thought? Like, what's your opinion about like people not approving of the protests?
Not what?
Not approving of the protests. There's a lot of people that don't like the protests.
Oh yeah, where I was at, there were people like heckling us and trying to get us to go home.
Like,
Yeah, like
just
anti-protest
a bunch of people. Like, really?
Well, Elma is a very small conservative community, so yeah, most of like there were people in their giant stupid trucks driving by and like blowing exhaust at us and flipping us off and screaming profanities out the window. So, yeah, I mean, you know, the more conservative areas, of course, they're going to be like mad. I don't understand why people wouldn't approve of protest, even if they don't agree with our point. The right to protest and public speech is, again, like that's the First Amendment. The first one, the most important one, is you're allowed to say what you want to as long as you're doing it in a safe, legal way. So I don't understand why they wouldn't want people to exercise their First Amendment rights. You know, even to the counter-protesters today, I'm like, why are you getting mad that they're protesting like against us? They are exercising the same rights that we are. So
Exactly.
just deal with it. Ignore them.
Are these your balls?
My what?
Your balls.
They're my siblings.
Oh shit! What's up? How's it going? What's your guys' names? How old are you guys?
I'm 16.